Hi guys, today I'm going to talk to you about why you should charge for taking coffee meetings. Alright, I'm going to take you with me as I go today. Let's hope I don't die going down the steps. That would not be good for anyone. Listen, I've had a lot of people in my career who want to quote unquote buy me coffee. They're looking for an opportunity to sit down and connect, maybe network a little bit, and I'm a huge fan of networking. But the thing is, meetings like that can tend to take up a lot of your time and make you inefficient with what you're trying to do. And so I've got a little bit of an approach I've been using lately when I think about taking these meetings, and I want to share it with you. Now, first of all, know that I love to help people. It's one of the things I like to do. I love to connect with new entrepreneurs. I love to share information with them to hopefully make them more successful, and maybe vice versa, have them share things with me that are going to help me in my business. But time is at a premium, and when you have a busy life, taking these coffee meetings can take up a lot of time between driving there, connecting. The meetings sometimes run longer than they should, all those different things. And so one of the things I'd like to share with you is how I deal with that. Now, first of all, I don't just take any coffee meeting that I get invited to. I actually think about the individual I'm going to be meeting, what I think we could benefit from one another, and even then think about the idea of sharing information and what we could give back and forth to help each other. Now, once I decide that I'm going to take this type of coffee meeting, I'm real deliberate about how long it's going to be. So when I talk to someone and we figure out where we're going to connect, I make it really clear that I'm going to spare about 30 minutes of my time. Now, it's also important that you understand none of this is to make me sound more important than the other person. I'm just creating constraints around these meetings to make sure that they're going to be beneficial, and then that we don't just sit and talk about the weather. In those instances where I determine that I don't have the time in my schedule or don't want to make the time in my schedule to connect with someone in person, then I just use technology. That's the beauty of today's world. We can connect over Zoom, we can connect over a phone call, we can even connect over text. It's not quite the same as connecting in person, because I do believe that to build deep relationships, you have to connect one-to-one, face-to-face sooner or later. But it is a good way to connect and sort of offer something in return of just saying, no, I don't want to meet with you. Now, the last thing I'm going to share with you is this, and it's something I've talked about with a lot of other professionals. The other problem with taking so-called coffee meetings is that usually what someone's really saying is they want your advice on an important topic that's going to help them, but they don't want to pay you for your time. And as a professional, that just doesn't make a lot of sense. We're all in the business to make money. We're not running nonprofits that I'm aware of. And so taking time out of your schedule to help someone in that instance, when you're not getting paid to do so, is taking away time where you could be earning additional dollars. One of the ways I work around that is I share with you a quick statement that I use. What I will tell people in those instances when they're asking for coffee time, and I really know they're wanting to pick my brain for free, I just tell them that I have customers who are paying me for that time with me, and therefore I can't give it away to them for free. Sometimes that's been taken tough by people, but it's just the way things are. Again, I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm just trying to be efficient with my time. And then on the flip side, I try and avoid doing that to other people. I don't ask for coffee time with people unnecessarily, unless it's a really good friend of mine who I know doesn't want to get paid. If I'm going to be asking for someone's opinion on the specific matter that isn't a family or friend, then I figure out how I can compensate them in some way. Really, today's suggestions come down to one simple thing. Time is at a premium, and your time is valuable. People should pay you for that time, and so asking you for these coffee meetings so that they can get free advice is somewhat selfish. I'm not suggesting that you call them selfish, and I'm not suggesting that you don't take time to help people when they need it, and you can offer that help and are willing to do it. I'm just suggesting that you remember that your time is valuable, you have people who are willing to pay you for that time, and others should do the same. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. We'll see you later.